Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are going to do a general read to see where your energy is. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my six, mean to have my back because I have yours. We are going to pull from the Intuit Oracle to see what cards come out. There's a lot of cards that came out already. Third person is here. Bottom of the deck is mountain. Obstacles, problems, distance, solitude, pride, block, cold, indifferent, barrier, interruption, delays, and stubborn. You've been dealing with a stubborn person that it takes a lot to move this mountain. A lot of obstacles and problems. The bottom of the deck is stork. You've had a transformation, or the person that you're dealing with has a transformation. There's some type of change, renew, restless, arrive, depart, move, renovate, pregnancy, birth, slender and tall. So maybe you're dealing with a slender and tall person, but there is either a situation to where, yep, you ended it. Because I was going to say arrive or depart, move or renovate. You're starting over. Whether it be a move or renovating something, you've arrived to a conclusion that it's time for change. And so the Sith, it says sudden, and it says unexpected accident, cut, release, harvest, liberate, shock, rip off the band-aid, surprise, and reawaken, a reckoning. Okay, so there was some type of reckoning that happened, but you had to cut off a person, and what does it say? Cut their water dry. The Celtic knot, unconditional love, legendary, divine love, eternal love, infinity, enduring, connected love of a lifetime. So you had to cut things off with the love of a lifetime. The love of your life, Erica Badu. Mice, illness, fatigue, stress, anxiety, worry, reduce, restless, filth, decay, deteriorate, loss, theft, costly, fear, and nagging. Somebody who costs you a lot and causes you, the majority of the time, anxiety. The wheel of fortune, these are the ebb and flows of life. The karma, fate, cycles, forces of the universe, destiny, synchronicities, get what you deserve. It's out of your hands. So you started to let the universe take control because you know that it started to become an obstacle or some type of problem, and you had to distance yourself from it and cut it off, right? You had to cut it off and have a rebirth, right? This is how all of these reads have been going, different cards. They still been going the same way. Third person, another person involved, someone else, influenced, love triangle, stranger, outside parties, third wheel, rival, too many people. So there was third party energy. Too many people were in your business. That's just kind of how I see that. Pulling from the archetype deck to see who you cut off and the energies, why you cut them off, And so look at all the cards that come out. Yeah, it could be a fire sign. Somebody who always plays the victim or feels like, they have that victim mentality, even though they might not cry wolf. Yeah, now they're stalking you because you cut them off. Detective, now they're trying to see what you're doing because, again, you're living a happy life, right? Gemini, could be dealing with a Gemini. I'm tired of this Gemini, or a person with Gemini energy, two-faced person now because it keeps coming out. But the fire energy is here. The fire energy is the wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. So you could be dealing with some type of person who might be a leader, might be strong, might have balance in their own personal situations, but they also play the victim of why there is stagnation on this part, if that makes sense. And so I'm going to pull from the tarot deck, but before I do that, I'm going to, let's see. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I'm tired of this energy. And it's sad because we all have to have an awakening. We have to understand that this energy is not an energy that you can keep dealing with, because at some point the universe is going to say you get what you get and you don't throw a fit, because there's secrets involved. There's a lot of things that are being covered up, a lot of things that you're keeping to yourself, but at the end of the day, you're listening because this is something you're tired of. Look at all these cards that come out. You thought this was your life partner, and so it's fine. But at some point, if you want to spend your life with a person who does not really do the things for you that causes you anxiety, the universe will say, you know what? Nope, it's time for me to step in. If they're doing third parties, how can you spend a lifetime with them? Not saying that you can't go back, but the unexpected is happening because you're ending things. You're tired of the secrets. You're tired of the games. You have clarity in regards to how this person may love you or may not. This is something that you've dreamed about, it being your life partner. There is excitement that's happening right now because you've decided to move forward. But at the same time, when it comes to the matters of the home, it's something that still sits with you. Bottom of the deck, Hold on. Oh, I'm saying bottom of the deck like I pulled this. Look, the Knight of Wands energy. You only live once. Be bold, be fearless, do what you love. But I haven't even pulled this deck yet. So we have apology. There's going to be an apology because this person is playing detective, trying to see what you're doing, trying to figure you out. And they realize that they betrayed you. You're retreating from the distraction in order to have happiness. And now they're being a secret admirer. Even though you remember at one point there was competition there when it came to the third party energies, right? So they're not even caring about the third parties. They're admiring you, because at some point they betrayed you. And let's say this: did they betray you, or were you not impeccable with your words? Respectfully, it's okay. This is something that we have to learn. We have to unlearn to relearn how to speak our mind, how not to let things happen. So when we find out about all the affection and third party situations, it's not unexpected things. We already know at the end of the day, the clarity, the intuition when it comes to the high priestess energy is what really gets us to the point to where we know what we need to know. Yeah, we know what we need to know. And so that's the thing. Hold on one second. Let me respond to this message. Hold on. Sorry about that. But, we have to figure out. I took my plastic from underneath my desk. And so now when I'm scooting up, it's like stuck to the carpet and it's driving me crazy. But anyway, so we know when things have to end or things need to begin or things are keeping us stagnant. But we already know that the situations that are being involved and that this person is playing a victim when it comes to, anybody wanting to be their life partner. And so they all get to this point to where they tell you all these different things. The third person, third party energies, it's exciting for them. But what's exciting is you going after your dreams and having the love that you deserve. And that's the clarity that's unexpected when you get to the point to where you stop waiting on people to change and you start to change yourself. Does that make sense? And so that is how I see that energy. We're going to pull tarot. Look, this is the 9 of Pentacles and the Judgment, the realization and your rewards. A card fell on the ground. Hold on. Yep, the 3 of Cups. Being grateful. When somebody realizes when it's too late that they were grateful for the energy you brought to the table, or the third parties. This could be third party energy. The realization that you can't have your rewards without, dealing with this third party situation. The 3 of Cups energy, offspring, happiness, and gratitude. So it could be third party. It could be you understanding that you're grateful for this person, but and you want them in your life as a life partner, but you hate the obstacles that you have to go through in order to get some kind of leeway from this person, place, thing, or situation, especially when they play the victim mentality of to why they don't want to have this until you start to walk away and go after your dreams and have some type of excitement in your life and start to build structures of homes. And now they want to come back in and apologize. And don't expect for you to stand up for yourself. Queen of Swords energy in the upright is confident, because they make you lose your confidence, and you distance yourself because your mouth, you just got a bad mouth right now. You're not listening to any of the bullshit. And the Justice energy, which will be the consequences of their actions, are at hand, but you don't even care about that anymore. You don't even care about what they've done in the past. You're just over the what is it? What did the girl say? The low vibrational energy, the low vibrational plate. At some point you feel guilty, but at the same time, it's just like you can't get to the point to where you can get to the point to where you're resenting this energy. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you've juggled feeling this way for a long time. Either feeling like the victim, feeling like, well, I waited this long. What should I do? 9 years almost to where it get to the point. And the reason why I say 9 years, each pentacle is equivalent to a year. So we have the 9 of Pentacles out here. That could be just you having happiness. It might not just be 9 years, but it could be the point to where your realization of this person not being your life partner is where you start to look at things in a different light. These cards tried to come out. Yep, Knight of Swords energy, be tough. You got to be tough in the situation and use your intuition again with the clarity being here. Clarity about what you want, the type of love that you want, and going after your dreams and being excited. And This is letting you know to be tough, be ambitious, know what you want, go after it in a single-minded determination. I'll take this card because it came out. Yeah, you have to recognize your strengths. In the process of this, dealing with somebody who only cares about third parties or really, puts those above, put that above, love, that's the cycles that you have to go through when it comes to you ending things. The Wheel of Fortune comes out. The Wheel of Fortune is here twice, it's the fate. This is somebody saying you get what you deserve. Consequences of your actions, the justice energy, right? And that is because there's too much conflict and not enough rewards. Nine of Cups energy. Okay, so the Nine of Cups energy is dreams, enjoyment, and happiness. So we have the dreams here. We have happiness. Let's see. We have affection. We have the dreams here. We have excitement. So this is the same energy, just reciprocating what it is that you are tired of is the conflict. And this is what you want. So this is the cycles that you have to go through in order to get to the point to where you're starting to make headway on your energy, moving the mountains and, dealing with the obstacles that you face when it comes to dealing with secrets, third parties, all of the things that will always at one point come to light. But when it comes to your intuition, you already know you're in limbo for a reason, Hangman energy, and you're tired of struggling. Five of Pentacles energy. 5 years you've been struggling with trying to figure out ways to get out of this conflicted type energy, but it's too toxic to where you don't know what to do. This is having the insight and knowledge, but this is the struggle. The Five of Pentacles energy is struggle. It's fear of losing a person or being isolated, but you're isolated anyway. That's the reason why these cards come out the way that it is. So whether you fear it or not, it's happening, and nobody is going to take actions and go after the things that they want, different directions. Hella cards fell on the ground. So this is plans, travel, and new ideas. Unless the universe steps in. These cards came out exactly like that. I said hella cards, but it was only two. The cards that came out, yeah, Three of Pentacles. This person doesn't want to work with you as a team. And so at this point, they want you not to secure all of your eggs in one basket. But at the same time, this is greedy. So, again, this person, with the way that they feel, 3, 4, and then we have 5, all the way to 9. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 9. So, it took you 2 years to kind of struggle with this energy. And then 3 years to where you realize they kind of don't want to work with you as a team. Or 3s could be third parties energies because, again, the competition is here. We have the Three of Cups energy. We have what was it? Where's that right here? Oh, third person. We have all of these things here. And so again, it's about your happiness. And so with the Four of Pentacles being here, you wanted to conserve and limit the way you do things. But with the Four of Pentacles, it's because it's like a lot of greed there, and it's a lot of control tactics, and there's a standstill being here at the same time. But this is because you're trying to make plans to travel and have new ideas, and now this person wants to come back around, if that makes sense. I'm going to pull from the Twin Flame, Soulmate, or Karmic Partner deck to see what comes out, because, again, this person is playing a lot of games, and, again, you're over it. You still have unconditional love for this person. You wanted them to be your life partner, passing soulmates. Some soulmates don't last forever. However, they will teach you and leave you forever changed. Don't try to hold on to them once it's over. So that's the biggest thing that you have to kind of understand about. And then attachment. Get to know your attachment patterns so you can be more conscious in your romantic relationships and stop self-sabotaging. So, again, maybe you are the victim, or maybe, you self-sabotage yourself by not being impeccable with your words. But, again, this person is here to teach you a lesson. No man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. And so this person is here to teach you a lesson. And sometimes we try to hold on to those lessons as if we can change it, control it, or even help. And sometimes we just can't. It just kind of is there to make us strong. And that is what you have to realize when it comes to this energy. So this is the 4 agreements that I was pulling from. And a lot of them came out. Don't make assumptions. Always do your best. Be impeccable with your words. Don't take anything personal. Don't take anything personal. So in the process of this person playing with the third party energies, It shows me you've been taking things personal. Relinquish self-importance. So it says personal importance or taking things personally is a maximum expression of selfishness because we make the assumptions that everything is about me. So you make the assumptions that it's about you or this person and the victim mentality and the way that they don't want to commit, but then they want to come back when they feel like they're losing you and you're happy. Don't take anything personal. Release self-judgment because we make it about us. At the end of the day, we make it about us like, what did we do wrong? We didn't do anything wrong. And that's what you have to realize at the end of the day. You didn't do anything wrong. You know that you've done your best, which is here. And so even the opinions you have about yourself are not necessarily true. Therefore, you don't need to take whatever you hear in your own mind personally. So again, don't listen to people and their opinions. They're like assholes. Everybody has them. Be impeccable with your words, though. Enjoy heaven on earth. It says, impeccability of your word can lead you to personal freedom, success, and abundance. You can attain the kingdom of heaven from this one agreement. Be impeccable with your word. So again, I understand. Say what you want, mean what you say. And don't care about how anybody feels and if they take it personally, because you're not taking anything personally moving forward. You're realizing your attachment styles, and you're realizing that everybody comes in your life for a season or reason. Sometimes the seasons are there and sometimes the reasons are there. And some of the reasons are to help you become better for the person who is yours by divine right. And that's how you have to say, no man is your enemy, no man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. This person was here to teach you a lesson. And all you can do is send strength and healing, period. That this person gets out of this victim mentality mode. You get out of the codependent mode. And you realize this person realizes that it's more to life than third-party bullshit. So again, always do your best. Express your own divinity. You don't need to accept acceptance of others. You don't need knowledge or great philosophical concepts. My baby is here. Hold on 1 second. When my pretty comes, I put bells on my door. They're like this long bells that I got from Hobby Lobby, and she shakes them to let me know that she's here. So anyway, I think it's so cute. You don't need the acceptance of others. You don't need knowledge or great philosophical concepts. You have the right to be you and express your own divinity by being alive and loving yourself and others. So again, that is knowing that you've done your best. So regardless on whatever it is and how you love and your attachment style, you've done your best with every situation and you have the right to do that. However, with this being said, sometimes you have to learn from the people that come in your life how to set boundaries. And it's easier said than done. Trust me, depending on the individual, depending on who it is, whether a family member, child, situationship, relationship, husband, wife, it's hard. So it's easier said than done, especially with somebody that you plan to spend your life with or you have to be around within the lifetime, and so their victim mode can cause you stagnation and for you to become the victim and for you to be toxic to yourself. So you got to know that you always done your best, but don't make the assumptions. Eliminate gossip, right? So don't make assumptions. Don't make assumptions about the potential that you see in a person and you changing the way that you do things because of the fact that, you have the ability to do that. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so eliminate gossip. I don't know where I left off at, but it says, making assumptions is a setup for suffering because usually we gossip about our assumptions, right? Girl, do you know? And girl, or, saying what somebody else told you about a different individual or the type of energy that this person was about before you decided to deal with them. And then people talking about you and your attachment styles and how you deal with somebody. And they say that somebody ain't something. And then that energy makes you feel like a victim or makes you feel, disrespected. And you start to take things personally. And people are saying, girl, do you know? Or they always got somebody on the side or something like that. That is gossip. And so we stay away from gossip and we stay away from old conversations. So when you feel the need to have to tell somebody your feelings, send strength and healing, period, to the person that you're talking about or that you want to talk about. Because that gossip, it just keeps on turning back around. And if you listen to the 4 agreements, this is the first. Making assumptions, I think it's the first agreement. But listen to the audiobook online. But that is the part that we make the assumptions that, about the gossip and about what we heard and how we feel and things like that, to where it becomes that telephone game. And again, it becomes more toxic to you, because then you start to take it personally when you start to talk to people and they give you their opinion about how they feel about your personal situation that you felt like the need to be okay with dealing with until you weren't okay. And then once you weren't okay, then you turn around and you go back around this person and they're like, well, I told you so. And if you would have listened to me, and it's like, no, I didn't ask you that. I was just giving you my energy about how I felt about this situation, and I didn't want you to take that and run with it, because if I decide to go back, or if I don't decide to go back, I don't want to feel stupid or feel like, I'm a victim, or I'm playing victim because I keep coming back and telling you how I feel respectfully. I just want you to be my friend and to listen, instead of taking that, running with it, and tell everybody and all the people that you got involved in your life. So that is where it comes with the attachment style and the people that's involved, third parties. And it says that here, third person, another person involved, someone else's influences. So somebody's influence can influence you to be able to figure or do something that you don't want to do. A love triangle, stranger outside, third wheel, rival, too many people. So again, you put too many people in your business. And so whether this is a situation that you are okay with dealing with, and when it comes to a head, people are going to tell you their opinions, and it's just going to be like, no. So it says we make the assumption and believe we are right. Then we defend our assumptions and try to make others wrong. So again, in the process of this, you try to make others wrong based upon what their own truth, and based on the opinions of them and the opinions that you have. So don't make assumptions, and don't look at the potential in people in order to see that if the potential is that they can change down the line, because that is a part of your attachment styles, the codependent energy that you have and that you need to work on, right? So now we're going to go ahead and pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this energy go. And trust me, it's okay. Whether you like it or not, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to get to a point to where you realize that a lot of the things that you've done in the past needs a little work. You're a little rusty with setting boundaries, saying no, And so here it is, all chakras. You got to work on all your chakras, because again, when you get to the point to where you're taking things personally, you're not impeccable with your words, you're caring about the opinions of others, and you made an assumption, just know at the end of the day, you always done your best. But all chakras, you have to heal those. So let's start with the crown chakra, which is your belief system. You have to unlearn to relearn your spirituality, your selflessness, and your wisdom. You have to unlearn to relearn in order for you to get to the point to where you are doing what you need to do for yourself. Your third eye chakra deals with your intuition, perception, and your understanding. What's understood doesn't have to be explained. You do not, if you feel like you understand this person, don't explain it to anybody else. Don't explain your attachment style. Don't explain the problems that you have, because hurt people hurt people. And when you hurt somebody's feelings by you not listening to their opinion or figuring out something, then they turn around and they gossip about you, right? And so the throat chakra, the communication, expression, and being able to trust in what you say. Say what you mean what you say, trust in it, and don't let anybody move you or make you feel any different. And if your opinion makes you feel like you're okay with the attachment styles or the playing the victim mode, that's true. That's for you to do. That's for you to heal from. No one else to tell you. So your heart chakra is your ability to love, to be harmonious, and send strength and healing. You have to send strength and healing, period. Forgiving somebody. Send strength and healing, because remember, no man is your enemy. No man is your teacher. No man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. This person, place, thing, this life partner, this person is here to teach you a lesson. And so that is what's happening right now. It's a lesson of growth and strength, recognizing them, transformation. Solar plex chakra is your optimistic energy, your clarity, and taking your personal power back. You have to take your personal power back. You have to find it first. You have to find it by healing certain things and understanding that this person, the wound that they keep pricking on, or keep peeling that bandage off, every time they go round and around, come back around, that is them taking away your personal power. If you don't give them your personal power, they can't take it. So responding and reacting, all of those things is about you losing your personal power every time you get to this situation. So your sacral chakra, your emotions, your intimacy, and your confidence. You're getting your confidence back. Your emotional status, knowing that you want to be loved, you want marriage, you want to go after your dreams, and you want the excitement in your life, but You know, again, the confidence has to happen with inside of you first, and your emotions have to change when it comes to the unexpected third parties or anything that can surprise you at the end of the day, right? And so your root chakra, your ability to survive, to be stable, and to ground yourself. No matter the situation you find yourself in, there is always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, focus on self care. So once you figure all that out, then it turns around and says, I reach beyond time and space. The Lemurian quartz, I reach beyond time and space. So let's go ahead and let this old energy go because I feel like we know what we need to do in this situation. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. Attachments. I love you guys.